Morning. All right, guys. So, hi, it's Jess, and thank you for joining me tonight. This was kind of an impromptu kind of thing. I know that I've been holding off on doing one of the releases, and it was kind of more because it was a little more seasonal. I didn't want you guys to have it too ahead of time because I know I tend to be the kind of person that if I get something too ahead of time, I don't play with it as much. So I wanted you guys to have this in perfect time for the holidays. And if you haven't seen it yet, I've already gone ahead and posted it. So it is on my on the KinderStampO's site. Let me see. Let me make sure that that is indeed a fact. And I'll go ahead and put the link to the post so you can see it. I know a lot of you have already gone ahead and pre-ordered your stamp sets. So if you've pre-ordered your stamp sets, they're already in the mail. As promised, I sent them out today before anyone else got them. So that was one of the advantages of you doing the pre-order. You would be able to get them ahead of time. So Tanya, yours are already in the mail. Um, and let me just go ahead and put the link. And then, of course, there's one more thing that I added on there, and I don't know if you saw already, Martha, but it's a fun new charm set. I'm really, really excited about this because it's one of those things that you can personalize. And I just want to show you what it looks like. And I actually did a preview on one of my cards. I don't know if you guys noticed it. I think some of you might have. So I'll show them to you again. And they're super, super, super easy to use. What I loved about them is that if you choose to just use the base to put a picture on it, you can. If you want to put the letters on it, you can. We've included a template that is the perfect size. So all you have to do is fuzzy cut it and just glue it into the center of the charm. So super, super duper easy. Yeah, Linda doesn't get any previews. There's no perks to being my bestie. So really, really cool. I also included a couple of blank templates, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like in a minute. So if you want to emboss on it, you can. If you want to cut the template in a separate color, you can. It's totally versatile. I had a charm that I made that was kind of like a keychain that I hung from my phone. And of course, when I was in Puerto Rico, my mom took it, and I haven't had a chance to do another one again, but I promise I'll do a video and show you guys how to use it. It's just really sweet. You can use it as a charm for your keychains, for your wallet, for your purse. You can hang it from your mini albums. So just really fun. Let me just see something, just make sure that this posted correctly. Okay. Yeah, my mom usually takes everything. She starts with the, oh, that's so cute. It would be really nice if I had one. I'm like, okay, here, just take it. So did everyone get a chance to see what they look like before I actually show you what they are and show you the projects that I've done? Awesome. So unless you guys have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my other camera so I can show you my desktop. And remember, this is all about sharing, so if you guys want to go ahead and share your sites with each other, I'm totally okay with that. I have no issues with that. Oh, you know what? Let me talk about one more thing before I even move to showing you the projects. I know a lot of you guys are asking questions about the design team, right? Do you guys have questions about the design team? Hey Tanner, I just posted the link on my blog, so if you're looking for it, it's there, and I've also updated the online store if you're looking for that. Okay, so here's the deal. When I went ahead and did my design team, I did it literally right before I went to Puerto Rico, and I set the timing for it to end exactly when I was coming back, and I did that purposefully because I wanted to be able to give you guys enough time to submit your applications and not have to stress about it, right? So when I did that, I had no idea how many folks were going to sign up for the design team or for the guest design team or both. And I can tell you right now that if someone signed up for the design team, they absolutely signed up to be a guest designer as well. Of course, to make things a little more complicated, right? So, so I've gone ahead and I went ahead and printed every single one of the applications. Um, there were so many applications, and I'm not even kidding, that I've narrowed it down, and I've narrowed it down, and this may sound like, you know, it's not a lot, but it is a lot. Out of all the applications that I printed, I've narrowed it down to 24 so far. So that includes international and domestic. So let me just show you the stack of the applications that I have, and this is no joke. So you can imagine how many of them there were that I didn't that are on the side that are going to be guest designers as well. So let me see if you guys can see this. Here we go. This is all of the applications, and I can show you that there's like pictures in here and some really awesome see if you spy your stuff in here of just 24 designers. I think there's probably 60 pages in here, and I printed everything like 2 to a page. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This has been a lot more work than I could have ever imagined. It's just really hard because I want to pick everybody, but I know that realistically I'm not going to be able to manage that many. What's really, really awesome is that I've gotten a lot of folks that have, along with their applications, have said I would absolutely love to be a design team coordinator. So I am so blessed to even have folks sign up for my design team, let alone volunteer to do things that I would absolutely not have dared to ask. So you've made it a little bit easier for me with that. So here we go. So here's what I have left. So within the next day and a half, I'm going to go through this and do some picking and choosing. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do 6 domestic, 4 international, something along those lines. So a lot of work. So what I'm going to do is I'm thinking between tomorrow and Saturday, I'll be sending some notes out, obviously to everyone. I'll be contacting everyone personally, regardless, you know, just for applying, and then I'll be contacting everyone to let them know whether they're going to be a design team member or a guest design team member. And then I'm hoping that within the weekend, everyone will be able to send me a photo of themselves, and I'll be able to do a design team announcement probably on Wednesday. So I'm hoping Wednesday will be the design team. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the design team said, it said KinderStampO's Design Team 2011. The reason why I did that, it's a 3-month term, so it'll end probably on New Year's Eve. And then, of course, if you guys are interested in staying longer, by all means, you can reapply. So I have no problem with that. And I don't know if you guys also noticed, one of the things that I asked everyone to do was that I wanted them to submit a project that no one had ever seen before. And the reason why I did that was because I wanted to save you guys some time too. So I figured when I do your the announcement and I say who you are, I probably will be using that project as your project. So unless you decide you want to submit something else, I'll give you that option, or if not, you already have a project that I can use. So I thought I was trying to be a little efficient with that, but I didn't want to tell everybody because I didn't want you guys to stress about it and think, oh my God, I have to make this amazing project that, you know, no one's ever seen before. I just wanted it to be something that you love and you did, and it was just good to put out there. So that's what I've done. So here we go. This is my stack of work to do for the next couple of days, and hopefully I'll get it done. So fingers crossed. You'll be getting some updates really soon. You were stressing, Cindy. No stressing. I know it's horrible. I've gotten a lot of folks who have said, oh my God, I didn't apply because I was, you know, I didn't know whether I should. And I'm like, oh my goodness, seriously? I'm not picking people that are, you know, have been crafting forever and ever. I want a really good variety. I want folks that are new and folks that are altered artists. I'm probably going to have some folks that are really good with Copics. So you guys will be getting a lot of techniques. My main focus is that when you come to the blog and you look at the projects, you'll be able to learn new ideas. So that's what I'm hoping to do with the design team, along with the fact that I want a lot of these folks that, for those who are have not been in blogging or have not been on Facebook, to just get a lot of recognition and to inspire everyone. So just a really good diverse team. So again, that'll make it a little more complicated, but that's where I am right now. So do you guys have any more questions about the design team, or can I go ahead and show you the stamp sets and then go ahead and show you everything else? Yeah, it's only a 3-month term because I wanted to make it fair. I want a lot of folks to be able to join in if they choose to do so. So, and again, if you are on the design team and you want to your term ends and you want to go ahead and reapply, by all means, go ahead and reapply. Can't tell you that yet, Tanner. Yes, design team and guest design team. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to announce it on Wednesday. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera, and I'll go ahead and show you the stamp sets. And I'll talk through what I was thinking when I made them and all that kind of stuff. So here we go. All right, guys, so here go 3 projects that you probably have seen, probably haven't seen. Actually, you probably haven't seen them. This is the one that I did as a preview the other day for Christmas, and this is just one of those kind of cards that I love to make because you can do this kind of template and actually design and use it for anything. So right now I did, it says Merry Christmas on it, and I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but if you can't, you can always go to the blog and see what the sentiments actually look like. And these are just really fun traditional sentiments. And then this right here is the charm. So this is the charm that you can personalize. So basically it comes without anything in it, and then there's this little template that you can cut out and put in here. And this, and I don't know if you guys remember, but the last time that I did a Ustream, I mentioned you guys should get some glossy accents, and this is what I use them for. You can absolutely put the template in here and just glue it down and it'll be perfect. But if you want to seal it, you can put glossy accents on it, and it just makes a really beautiful charm. So that was my whole glossy accent thing on that. And then this one, I literally made like right before I got on here. I know I had mentioned to you guys that I'm all about the sentiments because I like having versatility and just being able to create and just add something sweet and emotional to my cards. But I've been getting a whole lot of requests from folks to do some kind of border, right? So this is the border stamp that I included within one of the sets, and I'll show you the set really quick, really soon. It's just a really generic border stamp, but it works perfectly with all of the stamp sets. So regardless of what stamp set you have, you'll be able to use it. And all I did was I stamped it with black, and you guys can see all of the really fine detailing on it. And that's because the stamps are just really awesome quality stamps. There you go. And then I just went ahead and stamped the Happy Halloween in the center in orange. So a really, really simple, quick note card, but just cute and fun and perfect for any holiday. So if you did this in a different color, you can absolutely make it different. I was thinking maybe if you put like a little face here, it would be cute too. So this you can make in literally 2 seconds. You're too funny. I'm really, really glad you like it because I kind of tossed and turned because I didn't want it. I wanted it to be a very unique shape, but I didn't want it to look like a lot of the what do you call it? A lot of the kind of spellbinder dies that are out there. So this is what I have, and I don't have a moderator. Maybe I should make someone my moderator. Okay, Linda, tag you're it. So there goes that, and then I'll just go ahead and do this. Let's see. I'm thinking if one of these days I can grow a third hand, it'll just make it so much easier, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So here, I'm just gonna post the link to the page. I know, Zoe, wouldn't it be awesome if you could grow a third hand? So there goes the card. So these are just 2 quick previews that I'm going to show you. I have a bunch more Halloween. I didn't do very many Christmas, but only because I've been in the Halloween thing. So let's go ahead and get started with the charm. So here we go. So this is what it looks like. You guys remember the previous charms, and just so that you guys know, these were out of stock recently. I've just restocked them, so if you guys need some more, by all means, they're on the site. You just need to go on the online store and you'll see them there. I'm working on kind of organizing that page because now that there's a little bit more product, it's not as easy to look, but if you scroll down a little bit, you'll find them. So this is the one that they came, so I kind of stuck to the same packaging, and then this is what you'll get. So it's just the vintage letter charms, and then when you open it up, there's 10 of these charms in here. So do you guys see them? They're really, let me get a ruler so I can measure them because I actually haven't even measured them. Where's my ruler? There's 10 in the pack. Ruler, where did you go? I think I lost my ruler. Okay, maybe I could use this. So they are about 1 and 3/4 inches. So about 1 3/4 inches, almost 2 inches wide, long by 1 inch wide. Absolutely, Jackie. I can send it to you. So about 1 inch by 2 inches, and there's 10 of them. So you see. And then I'll raise it so you guys can kind of see all of the really fine detailing in them. It just looked like a really, like one of those pretty cameo kind of frames, but still that very vintagey, shabby, chicy look. The bronze is kind of like brushed, so you see all of the details, just really, really pretty. Absolutely, Tanya. If you guys want me to make you yours, definitely let me know. I'll send you one that's made. So there's 10 of these in here, and what's awesome is you can use them as a necklace. If you want to make really beautiful beaded earrings, you can make them as well. They're perfect for charm swaps. Just really, really fun, and they're awesome quality. I mean, when I go out and I find these kinds of things, I want to make sure that you guys are completely satisfied with the quality. So these are really awesome. That's another reason why I don't do a lot of announcements that often, because I'm one of those picky kind of shoppers that if I'm gonna give you something, it has to be 110%. They're not very light, but they're not super heavy either. So they will work perfectly for a charm bracelet. I know they look ginormous on my hand right now, but I have this charm bracelet right here. So if you hung it from here, it perfectly would be there. It would be awesome to put pictures of your kids on it, which is the reason why the template is included. So if you want to do a really miniature, I think there's a video now. So I'll kind of talk slowly. Perfect for, yeah, Christmas ornament. How awesome would that be if you wanted to do your kids' Christmas stockings and put a charm on it? That would be so super cute. Again, really, really awesome to give a really nice personalized gift because it is a really generous size. So let's put this out, and then I have the commercial so I can't really see. Denny, you're so bad. So here's what you're going to be getting in here. So you're going to get these templates, right? And inside you're going to get two sets of letters, right? So they're all in capital letters. So the A to Z, and these are in a funky typeset. But you see how here you have the template. So if you wanted to cut it out in a different color and you wanted to go ahead and stamp it with another stamp set, that would be awesome. The Creative Chaos stamp set works perfect with it as well. If you wanted to put flowers in it, or you wanted to cut a piece of paper from, let's say for example, I have this right here, and this is from the Graphic 45 paper line, the Wizard of Oz. If let's say you wanted to just put the face of the little of Dorothy inside, all you have to do is just put that little piece over her face, fuzzy cut it, put it in there, and it would look gorgeous. I'm in the process of trying to put together a mini album with Graphic 45. That's why I have all of these little cards everywhere. But these would be perfect to put within these little charms. Just really, really cute. Yeah, I love Graphic 45. So that's kind of what I was going for. And then, of course, there's 2 sets in here. So you'll have 2 of each letter along with the templates on the bottom that you can use for any of them. And then, of course, you know, you can use them on cards the way that I did with this one. I was thinking if I didn't adhere it, maybe I just put a little chain. They could use it as a charm for, you know, just about anything. So, and then inside I just wrote a gift for you. So it's really simple, quick, cute card that you can do, and it just adds a really nice touch to the card. So it's kind of a gift within a card. So do you guys have any questions? This is probably one of my favorite things that, okay, my phone is going wacky. That I've released so far, only because it's just really shabby, chicy, just fun. I love it. You'll see, Martha. The pre-orders have a free gift inside it, so some of them have probably some Lindy Stamp Gang, or some of them may have some charms. Yes, I absolutely have the older charms. They just came in, so if you guys are interested in getting those, I absolutely have more. I always send a little gift to everyone with their orders, so I usually send a tag with just a really sweet charm. I think this time the charm is going to be this sweet little dress. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just cute little dress charm. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have shown it. Now it's not a surprise. So I'll probably be sending you that. That's just like a fun thing I like to do. I always send a tag with just a little note and then a little charm. So I think that'll be the charm that you guys will get this time around. But yeah, these are still available. This pack, I think I've kind of used half of it already, but there's some. Yeah, not everything is in here. Here goes another package. Yeah, I absolutely love charms. I mean, there's no secret that I love wearing bracelets. Hence why I love charms. And my daughter loved them too. So when we saw these, we were like, these are absolutely a must. And the fact that you can personalize them just made them even more fun. Oh, cool, glitter girl. You're a charm hoarder. No, Tanya, no hoarding. There's no hoarding allowed anymore. You have to absolutely use them. Yeah, they're really perfect for jewelry making. Absolutely. Absolutely. No hoarding. You have to use them. Oh, I'm glad you like my mail, Janet. Yeah, Nikki say no hoarding allowed. No hoarding. I know, I'm usually really bad about hoarding, but lately I'm like, no, I have to use it up. So I've been adding charms everywhere and just having a lot of fun. And every time I say packages, I always try to add a little surprise in there. So and what I especially love is when I go on my blog in the mornings and I see the posts that you guys make and see all the beautiful projects you've made with the stamp sets. Oh my God, so amazing. That puts like the biggest smile on my face. So let me move this over, and I know you guys have probably seen the stamp sets online now, but I'll show you them and I'll continue to show you some projects. So let's move this over here. I have to say, these two are probably one of my favorite projects so far. I know they were really quick to make, but just so cute. I'll probably be making a lot more of these. I'm thinking I'm going to make probably some homemade chocolate chip cookies for my neighbors this year. And I am thinking I'm going to put this on the outside, put a little punch here, and hang it from the outside of the bag. Just really simple, but just really, really cute. So just a quick way to put a little note. Oh, you're so sweet. You forgot to change your address, Zenny. Don't worry, I have your address, Zenny. I know where to find you. Oh no, don't tell me Zigrid's birthday was. Oh, did I forget her birthday? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't forget. That's horrible. I won't send it to your house, Zenny. I know exactly where to send it to. No, I didn't forget. I swear I didn't forget. Oh my goodness. I'm horrible. That's okay. Belated birthday gifts are better than early birthday gifts. At least that's the way I think of them. Are you laughing at me, 80? Alright, so here goes the stamp sets. So this one is the Halloween one. And I'll kind of show you what I did for this one. Again, I did a couple of words that you can kind of piece together, and I'll tell you what I was thinking with those. So this one is just, it says Halloween greetings, sweet treats for you. I thought of this stamp set as something that just be really good to make a really quick Halloween card or just a really fun gift. I know Halloween is mostly for giving gifts and that kind and treats. So I thought of this as just a really fun set to use for trick-or-treating and your trick-or-treat packages to give to your neighbors. I know a lot of times we make a lot of treats for our neighborhood kids, and I don't want you guys to have to think about it too much. So I thought these would be perfect sentiments to include for that. And then, of course, there's some folks that don't celebrate Halloween, so the sweet treats for you would be really awesome just to use as a any day kind of sentiment. You could use it for birthday parties as well. You can use it for Christmas. So don't think of this as just solely Halloween. You can use this for a lot, some of these sentiments for just a lot of different things. Um, Here, there's the sentiment that says my little, and then I included little words around here. So you can do like my little princess, my little monster, my little spooky goblins, my little pumpkin. Um, I put have a beautiful day. So just a punny kind of yep, I absolutely still have free shipping. As long as I can, I will absolutely continue to do free shipping. Yes, sweet treats would be awesome for Valentine's as well. You just gave me a really good idea, Glitter Girl, so hopefully I'll remember to do that for Valentine's Day. Um, Too cute to spook. You are so sweet. So you are so sweet. Absolutely generic. Um, Yep, free shipping. That's like one of the things. I don't like paying for shipping, so as long as I can include it for free, I will. The only one that I do charge shipping for is international. It's only because customs is just a lot more work. But again, it's very reasonable and it's a flat fee. So you can order all 10 of the products and you'll only pay the $4.95 flat fee. So I'm hoping to be able to stick to that as well for international. So. And then this one is one that I thought was really fun, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but here, this is a sentiment that I came up with in my head. I've never seen it anywhere. So what I was thinking with this one, it says pumpkins to carve and candy to eat, and I thought this would be fun to put on the outside of a card, and then inside to card, wishing you a day full of yummy treats. And then I'll show you a card that I made with that in just a few seconds. Um, yeah, versatile, that's what I meant. So that was just a really fun set. That's actually my favorite from this set. And then here, Beware. And then I did Happy Haunting. And then, of course, Trick or Treat. You can't have a Halloween stamp set if it doesn't say Trick or Treat. And then there's this one that says No Tricks, Just Treat. And I'll show you exactly how I use these two in a fun Halloween treat project. Then this one just says A Haunting We Will Go. And then, of course, here goes that border stamp. And then inside, of course, there's going to be Happy Halloween. So all of these sentiments fit perfectly within here. Oh, and then there goes Boo. So again, you see very versatile. Some of them are just very simple, everyday Halloween sets. Yep. Now you now you know, Nikki, why I said don't stamp them. Because these are perfect for school kids. Oh my goodness. These are just really, really fun. Yeah, perfect for cards. I am a huge card maker. It's what I love to do, and mini albums. But you can use these on scrapbooks, scrap pages, just really, really perfect. So let me show you the other projects that I did with this so you guys can kind of see what I was thinking when I made these. So here goes this cute little project, and I will do a Ustream to show you how to make this if you guys have any questions, because I mean, I know you guys have probably seen a lot of little templates out there, but this one I just made myself, and the cuts are really easy, so I'll show you how to make that. So this is just a sweet little ghost, and I cut this one from Mini Monsters. I'm sure you guys have seen this. And then right here, I put the sentiment that says, too cute to spook. And then I wanted it to look like it was the brick of a building, so I used the Tim Holtz embossing folder, and I just did a little bit of white stitching. And then I did the fence, so it's a fence punch around here, a little border. And then inside there's these two little milk cartons, and I kept them. You obviously fill them up with whatever treats you want, or tricks, of course, right? So the first one says trick or treat, right? So you don't know whether there's a trick or a treat inside. And then the other one says no tricks, just treats. So obviously you just put something fun in there, a piece of candy, a little toy, anything that fits in these little what do you call it, in these little milk cartons. So I thought this was just a really fun, easy thing to do, and perfect to incorporate three of the sentiments. So again, too cute to spook with a cute little ghost or a monster or anything like that. And then inside the two little milk cartons, one that says trick or treat, so you can obviously surprise your kids or whoever you're giving this to, perfect for a neighborhood Halloween party. And then this one says no tricks, no just treats. So really easy for the kids to know that there's something fun for them to get from there. And let me just tuck this back in. So I'll be making a bunch of these for my neighborhood Halloween party. We always have a really huge party every year, so I just thought this would be just a fun little takeaway for the kids. And then here goes another one I made. Again, really quick card. And this one is just, again, that little monster that's dressed like, the little girl that's dressed like a little candy corn from Little Monsters. And all of these I cut at 3.5. Oh, okay, Cindy, thank you for joining. And then this one just says, you are so sweet. So just a little strip of paper with one of these web border punches. I put these on some zap dots, a little bit of stitching, rounded the corners. And I didn't put anything inside yet, but I will be putting a sentiment, and I'll show you right now. This was one of those cards that I made, that it was just so quick and easy that I made a bunch of them. So I have a whole stack of these, and I thought, look, I didn't put a sentiment on these. Aha, too funny. But I didn't, but this would be perfect if you want to give it to like your kid's teacher before Halloween. So maybe like a couple weeks before, maybe they want to use them to give as a card to the kids in the class. I know teachers could always use some help, so this would be nice to do for them. So you are so sweet would be a perfect sentiment for that. Yes, Jackie. I'll send one with your stamps. I have so many of these. I made, literally, I love that little girl. She's so cute. I can show you. I have a lot more of them just sitting on my desk because, of course, my desk is a big disaster. So here go a couple more. Oh, and let me give you a quick tip. You see these little eyes? I don't know if you noticed. They're not the little cuts that come with the mini monsters because I didn't have the patience to do that. What I did was I used the Ink Essential. So this is just a Ranger product. The enamel accents that come in white and black. So you guys, you hear what I'm saying, right? So white and black. So all I did was I squeezed a little glob of white, right? You see a little glob of white. And then I squeezed a little glob of black. So now there's this little dimensional eyeball that I didn't use googly eyes on. I didn't have to do the cuts from mini monsters. I didn't have to stamp it. Just super duper easy. So if you guys ever need some really simple eyeballs, Ink Essential enamel accents in white and black. And I will do a quick technique video to show you how to do it, but I'm telling you, this is so easy. It doesn't run into each other. It's just the perfect product. So if you don't want to do googly eyes, this is the way to go. So let me move this over to the side. Yeah, the little eyes with the cricket cuts, they drive me a little bit crazy. So let's see, where'd I go? Okay, so here goes another card, and you guys, I think I did a sneak peek on this one, and it might have been one of my Quick Card Tuesdays. Again, just a simple cut, a little tree from the mini monsters. Here goes that fence punch, a circle, a little die, and then to have a beautiful day on there. So I thought it was just perfect for a little background scenery. How long to dry for the eyeballs? Literally a couple of minutes. It dries really, really fast. It's an awesome product. I just kind of played with it the other day and realized that it worked for that. Um, and it dries really, really fast. So this one again, really easy to make a bunch of them. Let me see. I know that this one I made with a die cut. This one you can put glossy accents over it. I don't know if you can see the details on it, but it's just really fun to just add some details. If you want to put some, what is this called? Some stickles on it. You can put some on here as well. So just really fun. Did Jessica log on? Hey, Jess. All right, so here goes that card that I was telling you about that I don't know if I showed it yet, but this is like my favorite card. So let me see if I can lift it up. So I don't know if you guys can tell really well, but all I did was I used a Tim Holtz embossing folder that's like that wood grain in the back. And then I used my distressing tool and I just rubbed some vintage photo on it so that you can actually see the details of the wood grain. I did some quick stitching around it, added this fun little, what is this called? Person. Seam binding ribbon on here with some twine that I got from Tanner at Mr. What is it? Why do I always forget his page? Well, you guys know who Tanner is. So twine I got from his page, some fun buttons, and then here's where it says pumpkins to carve and candy to eat. And then when you open up the card inside, it says, wishing you a day full of yummy treats. And then this right here, the pumpkin, opens up. So it's another card. And then I put a sentiment that says boo inside. So just really fun card. And if you guys have the Mini Monsters cartridge, they have a ton of these little cards that you can use. So you just have to cut them and cut them into a smaller size. I think I might have cut this at 3 1/4. I hardly use my Cricut cartridges lately, and I just really wanted to start using them because I know a lot of you guys love them, and they work perfectly with the stamp set. So I wanted to show just a little bit more versatility, and just really fun ways to use your Cricut cartridges. So I just thought this would be a fun way. Absolutely, Sigrid. Make 100 of them, but make sure you send me one. So I thought it was just fun to put that there. And of course, this pumpkin has a lot of more little cuts, but I think I left some of them off. All I did was I did the basic card shape, the first layer, the second layer, and the one leaf. So just really easy to do. So again, pumpkins to carve and candy to eat. Wishing you a day full of yummy treats. So I don't think you guys are going to see that sentiment anywhere because I actually I came up with that one myself. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. And then just a fun boo in there. And of course, you can put something else in the sentiment. You can even put a little character in there. Just be really fun. Aw. Thanks, Grabbing Pink Piglet. You guys always say the sweetest things to me. So here goes another card. And let me see. Let me grab the one that actually has the sentiment inside it. Oh, I guess I didn't put sentiment inside, but this is the card I made, and it's one of those cards that open it up like a window, right? So again, I think this was 3 1/2, this was 3 1/2. Here goes just a little triangle that I cut out, and I just put the boo sentiment on there really quick. Oh, Secret. Stop, you're gonna make me blush, and I can't blush. And then when you open it up, I know I had one. I might have recycled the sentiment. I know it said have a beautiful day there. So I think I might have just in a hurry just taken the sentiment. Yeah, let's see. The one that I have on here, the have a beautiful day, and I had it inside. So just perfect. These sentiments are perfect to put sentiments inside or outside. So yeah, and again, really super duper easy. All of the background layers I just cut, they're all just simple squares. And I know this is one of the I think it's a Quick Card Tuesday card. So there is a video on my Ustream, on my YouTube channel if you want to see it. And then these I think were just 3.5, and again from Mini Monsters. So I've just used that one simple cartridge for all of my Halloween cards, and you guys saw how many different things I've created. So just a lot of fun. So there goes that, and then of course here goes that really cute and simple card that I made with the actual background banner. So lots of Halloween stuff. So now I have to send these out to all my crafty friends. Yeah, absolutely. If you guys have Mini Monsters, you need to pull it out and start using it. Here goes another little sneak peek. I think I'm in a blog hop this week. Um, Gosh, I forgot what the name of it is. Lots of love. Wait, I have it written here somewhere. It's the Labor of Love blog hop, and I'm making a banner for some kids that are in a hospital right now to hang outside their door just to give them a little bit of cheer. So these are the little hours I'm going to be using. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to finish it off, but I have a nice stack, and I better get working on it because it needs to be up by tomorrow. So super cute. They are, aren't they the cutest? So, okay, so let me put this one over to the side, and just let me know if you guys have any questions about um, the Halloween one. So now the one I'm going to show you is the Christmas one, and this one is another one that I had a lot of fun with. One of the things that I love is that I love vintage, but I also love shabby chic and traditional. So I made a stamp set, and it's called Vintage and Traditional Holiday. And what it is, there's a lot of the sentiments that are within here are duplicate. So there's one that's in a really pretty script, kind of traditional font, and then there's one in a very vintage like style, style font. So two different ways. So you'll have Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year's. So it's not only about Christmas, it's just about all of the like kind of like the winter sentiments, peace and joy. And then I've included that in two different ways. And then of course I've cut it out so if you guys want to use the ampersands for other to do like Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, you don't have to worry about cutting up your stamps because I've already pre-cut them for you. So that's all done. Um, this was just a fun little sentiment. It says, everything's better with hot chocolate. Um, cheers in both fonts. There's Peace on Earth, because I just thought that would be a really great one to include in there. Spread some holiday cheer. Believe. So just an inspirational kind of sentiment. Ho, ho, ho for those who believe in Santa Claus. Let us know. Again, just a really simple winter sentiment. Then here says a gift for you, perfect for again the holidays or just about any season. There's this one that just says cookies for Santa, so I just included one that would be perfect for the kids. Season's greetings, holiday greetings. I included one sentiment in Spanish, so Feliz Navidad is in here. I needed that one, so I knew I had to include it in here. And of course, my mom wouldn't be happy with me if I didn't include that, so I did. Holiday greetings, spread some holiday cheer. From our family, this one again, believe, season's greetings, let it snow, and peace on earth. And then there was a couple little spaces in here, and I included 3 fun little snowflakes in there. So just really nice little images that you can use with all of these sentiments. Don't start singing Christmas carols, Tanya. And then, now here goes the only one. I only made one Christmas project. Isn't that horrible? but that's because I made so many Halloween ones. But I figured you guys are so crafty that you didn't need me to give you that much inspiration for Christmas. I will definitely be working on some projects to share with you within the next couple of weeks, but I thought that I really wanted to focus on the Halloween since that's coming up a lot sooner. But this is, again, one of those cards that you can use for just about anything, and this one just says Merry Christmas, and of course it incorporates the new charms. So isn't this fun? Just quick little doily cut in half. Yeah, these are my favorite. I absolutely love these charms. They're just really, really fun. And again, you can swap the colors out really quick and just put I love you or happy birthday or get well soon, just about any sentiment. And this same design would work perfectly for all of them. So so do you guys have any questions about the releases? I really, really hope that you guys love them as much as I did putting them together. Um, I know my texting is going off. I tried to turn it off. It didn't work. All right, I think I did it this time. I think it's off. Yes, we definitely need a play weekend, Raven. Considering you're so close. No, it's not Linda. She doesn't have texting. I have too many gadgets by me. That's the problem. I need to get rid of all these gadgets. So I know I didn't do any giveaways yet, so should we do a giveaway? Is she going to the retreat? Oh my goodness, you keep teasing me. Can you send me the information again? I know I had it, and for some strange reason, I haven't had a chance to look at it. I know the issue was that my daughter's birthday is around that weekend, so I just need to figure it out. Yeah, it's like 110 degrees out here. I'm not even kidding. And if it's not 110 degrees, it absolutely feels like it. It's just like a nightmare. Can't wait for it to stop. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. So do you guys want me to do a giveaway? You have to just send me the information so that I have it again. I absolutely want to meet up with you guys, and I still have um the gifts, the certificates to go painting with you guys. You need to let me know when you're gonna go. All right, so I was going through my box of crafty stuff, and I found something that I thought was really cute and really applicable for this announcement. And I bought a bunch of these a little while ago. So I have this really cute Peachy King monster face, and I know everybody loves Peachy King, right? So I thought this would be perfect for those of you who got the Halloween stamp sets. And it's just a really cute face. So I'm going to go ahead and let me see. I'm going to write a number somewhere. Let me find a piece of paper and write a number. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and the second I type go within the chat, go ahead and put a number from 1 to 30. And the person that comes closest to the number that I wrote, and the number, well, maybe I shouldn't show that. I'll show you back. Is going to win this stamp set. So let me just go ahead and type go. And just put one number, okay? Just one number between 1 and 30. And then just let me know when everybody is done. Are you guys done yet? Okay, so here goes the number. The number is the number 2. So let me know if anyone picked the number 2 or if someone came really close to that. I think I saw number 3. I didn't see number 2. I'm trying to scroll up to see if I see it. Yeah, I saw Auntie Margie said, Jessica won. Jess, did you put 2? 2 said 3. Uh-oh. Let's see. Three is closed. Yeah, Jess did number 3 first. You said 20, Jackie. You're too funny. Okay, so did we just have 2 people that said 3? Jess first, and Auntie Marge. Okay, so how about this? How about we don't argue over how many people we had. We'll just get 2. So you guys choose. Someone will get the Peachy Keen, and someone will get Starburst Stains from Lindy's Stamp Can. How does that sound? So, just to be fair, the first person who did it will get Peachy Keen, and the second person to put 3 will get the Lindy Stamp Gang. How about that? So go ahead and just send me a quick note to info@KinderStampO.com. And let me know, oops, I didn't mean to put the number, so I meant at, and let me know, so just remind me that you got the Peachy Keen face, and Auntie Marge, remind me that you got the Lindy Stamp Gang. So I'll make sure I get those out to each of you. Okay. So do you guys have any questions about the stamp gags? You're welcome, Auntie. Oh, I'm so glad you love them, Jackie. So within the next couple of days, I'll be working on doing the design team and making those announcements and getting everybody's stamp sets and charm sets out. One thing that I have to let you know, and I haven't even looked to see whether they are sold out already, is that there's a very limited amount of the letter charms because the first order that I got in was more for me to play with them and test them out. So I've since reordered, so we'll be getting a lot more, but I don't know if they are already sold out. So if you got them already, awesome. And if you didn't, don't worry about it because I'll be getting a lot more really soon. No, I didn't. I'm going to have to go look. Can you post the link on my page so I can see it? Aww. All you have to do is send me his email and I'll send him a discreet note. Thanks, guys. So I'm going to do another giveaway before I go, but I'm actually going to do another fun one too. I'm going to do a Facebook giveaway. So what I'm going to do is if you guys go on the KinderStampo page right now, there's an option to reshare the announcement. So if you guys go ahead and reshare the announcement on your Facebook page, I'm gonna pick one of the folks who shared that that announcement on their page, and just so that I know, leave a comment underneath the announcement on my page letting me know that you've reshared it, and tomorrow I'll go ahead and pick a winner from the folks that have shared it on their page. So just another fun way of entering for another gift. And I think for that one, I'll probably give you guys some Lindy Stamp Gang and some embossing powder and some of their really fun filigrees. So that'll be the giveaway. So I'll go ahead and make that announcement on the Facebook page too. So if you guys go ahead and share it, you'll be entered in that giveaway as well. And then right before I go, let's go ahead and do one more giveaway. So let's see. Good night, Dee Dee. Don't forget to send me the info. Can you have the Lindy's? Okay, okay, Jess. You can have the Lindy's. Just send me a note. You think you shared, little girl? Good night, Zenny. Thank you for joining. Good night, Zoe. Good night, guys. All right, so make sure you go ahead and do those posts, and that'll be the last giveaway. So, wait, you just remembered here. So I'm just gonna go now and just update Facebook, and then probably start putting together some of the orders. And you guys should be getting your orders really, really soon. So those that did the pre-orders should definitely be getting them probably within the next couple days, because those went out today. So hopefully my mailman picked them up out of my mailbox. And for those of you that ordered them today and tomorrow, I'll definitely be sending them out tomorrow by 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So thank you so much for joining tonight. I had a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that you guys love the new release. Oh, don't worry, Dendies. I'm sorry that you missed it, but we did record it, so you can always watch it again. I'll make sure that I save it. Good night, guys.